If you're with me for a while, you know that I love mill decks, and Phantasmal Flames gave us a new option, and it is Flygon. Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Noob Plays. Today we're playing another mill deck, and like I said, Flygon from Phantasmal Flames is an amazing option here. So we're playing a deck that I saw in a video. Pokémon Trainer Nguyen put that out, so his video will be in the description below. So let's look at the deck list. So this is the deck list. There's a really fun option in this deck to play. So I'll put my deck list in the video description below, so you can just copy and paste it into the client. And yeah, I would say we'll hop into the first game, and then we can talk a little bit about the strategy. Okay, so how do we play this deck? Flygon has an ability, Sandy Flapping, and we can, when we play it from hand, then we can mill 2 cards, and if it's in the active and gets knocked out, then we mill another 2 cards. We have a couple more options. We have Ethan Sudowoodo, where we can retreat lock our opponent. We do play a Comfey, and it's the Comfey that makes you draw 3 cards, and also the opponent draws 3 cards. So that's kind of how we mill them. There's also an Elgym in the deck, which we can shift energy. We can move energy around to Pokemon that cannot really attack. And then we also have Neutralization Zone in here, because if there's an EX Pokemon, we cannot get attacked. Okay, let's hop into the game. I don't even know, do we go first, do we go second? We have a Trappish, but they get a couple of mulligans I saw while I was talking about the strategy. They're starting with an Ogerpon. Can be okay. It's definitely a grass deck. It could have been an Ogerpon, a Raging Bolt, but the bug catching set is Venusaur. Yep, there's a Meganium. It could be a Teal Mask Ogerpon. I made a video about a Teal Mask Ogerpon Meganium deck not too long ago, which is actually a really cool one. I'm surprised. Did they decide to go first? Yeah, they did, huh? Yeah, okay. We have Red Candy and Flygon, but I don't really want this to be in the active. They also play a good amount of stadiums, so maybe I can start with like a Town Store. I play 1 Town Store and 1 Artisan. Okay. They didn't really do much, right? Do I attach the energy here? And also all of their Pokemon can attack, and we're weak against grass, so that is really not good. Do I do Lily and see 8 more? I don't know if that's right, but we're going with it anyways. There's an Ethan Sudowoodo, there's another Trappish. I could call for family. The thing is, I can also attack, but trapping this one doesn't make any sense, because it can attack and knock me out. I could, let's do this. I can play this. I can retreat. I could side. We have Trappish. What else do we have? We have 3 Flygons, 2. Okay, we have all the Flygons here. We have both of the Turos. The Sorosix is here. We priced the Lily. We got Dawn. Do we have the neutralization? We do have the neutralization zone, but I think we did price. Yep, we did price the Town Store. This one gets knocked out anyway, so I could attach the energy, call for family, and get more Pokemon out. But do I want that? And if they have a Meganium, Elgym doesn't really do too much for us, right? Because their energy is doubled anyways. I wonder if it is just a bad matchup, or if we if they play a Pokemon that we can trap, that might be a strategy. But I don't know. I don't think they do. They play Dawn, so Dawn is, I think, actually really good in these decks, because if they have the Vitality Forest, the Dawn lets them evolve that Pokemon like instantly. So that's really good. The problem is I will never win the stadium war. If they, let's say they play 3, I have 1 stadium prized. Oh, it's a Hydrapple deck? Ah. We're weak against grass. This is just not a good matchup here. Yeah, my Ethan is weak against grass too. Yeah, they're all weak against grass. Don't really know what I'm gonna do here, fellas. This deck plays for time, but it does not look like we have the time. I could bench the trap the fast, but they have Cruel Arrow. They just need to have 3 energy on here and then they can snipe. I should have maybe played the Ethan Sudowoodo. It depends on how they manage their energy. So I could definitely go with a Sudowoodo and it buys me some time. They already do 340 damage. 240 damage with the weakness. And I should have benched the Sudowoodo, I think. There's an Elgin. Let's play. I do like the counter catcher play, but you can't really do it. There's this. Because I need the energy to retreat the Trappish and I don't have anything else. Do I Lily? Because they're gonna knock this one out. And yeah, we're pretending that we're bricking. I mean, it's not going well for us. They can just sit there and take knockouts. I have the counter catcher. If I don't get hand disrupt in, I could go counter catcher, Iono. There's the Diblin. So they don't play the Vitality. They play the Festival Grounds. And they probably play 4 of them. They can take 2 knockouts here. If they find the stadium. I played 2 Night Stretches and 2 Rods. And I need that. So I probably do Iono. Counter catcher. I hope they knock me out. And then Ethan, counter catcher, attach Iono. And then hope that the 4 cards that they get, they attach more and more energy to the Tealmass Ogerpon, because the Hydrapple needs the energy in play to hit hard. And then we just need to hope that the Fez does not use the Cruel Arrow attack. That they maybe they overcommit their energy. There's a Meganium. Yeah, that's brutal. Thing is, I can trap this, but they need 4 energy to attack. This one is weak. I do 20 with impound, so I can do 10. Okay. I guess that's the only thing I can do here. And then I hope I can evolve the benched ones. What do we get? A Super Rod. Okay. That's not bad. So we counter catcher this one up. What do I have in here? Just 2 Trappishes. Trappishes? Is that the right word? We go here. And then before we Iono, we use the Artisan, get a Trappish back. Here. And then we Iono them. They need to put 3 energy on here, which takes them a couple turns. There's Buddy Buddy Puffin and a Sorosix, which big hand, they need to slim it down to 3. Buddy Puffin. And then we impound for 40, yeah? And they cannot retreat. They still have 34 cards in their deck, so I need to find rare candy. I play 3 rare candies and 3 Flygons. So if I can find them, I can mill 6. And then if I knock out the Fez, there's one energy. There's Lily. Okay, they see 6 more cards. They bump the stadium, that's okay. I have the Buddy Buddy Puffin. What do I get though? Do I put energy on a Trappish? There's another Teal Mask. More energy commitment is great. How much energy do they play? Probably 10? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they would not do Teal Dance if they wouldn't have enough energy to attack with Cruel Arrow. Or maybe they're just banking that I knock them out. But maybe I'm not knocking them out completely. Let them commit more energy. Don't play a boss in this deck. I play 4 Counter Catcher. Yeah. That's the only way that I see. Okay, what else do we have? There's a Gravity Gemstone. Which really doesn't do much here, right? I can get the Comfey and the other Trappish. And then I attach an energy. And then do we just Lily? I think we just Lily to see 8 new cards. There's a Flygon and a rare candy. Okay, that's good. We go here. And because we played it from hand, yes, we are milling 2 cards. A Lily and a Teal Mask. Next turn I can Turo, and then the other rare candy, Flygon. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's see if they get another... If they get another energy on there, we're kind of struggling a little bit. And they can do 100 to one of our Pokemon. What did they just do? Oh, they evolved into the Hydrapple. Okay, and there's more energy that they put in play. So what that tells us, if they go Teal Dance, they must have... Oh, you know what? They have Energy Switch. There's a boss. Okay. I currently have no energy here to retreat, but my plan was to Turo it up anyways. Okay. 1 boss is gone. I don't know how many bosses they play. I looked into the deck at one point, wanted to play in. Haven't done it yet because I wanted to... I thought the deck without the Hydrapple is better. There's 10 energy in play. 10 energy in play. Why did that not work on here? Why did they not do that? Huh, interesting. Okay, we're gonna pick this one up. We push this one up. And then we rare candy this. And then we mill 2 more cards. Energy. Ooh, Night Stretcher and Bug Catching set. That's actually pretty good. I have 1 energy in here. I'm gonna do the Fighting Gong and get me... Oh, it's only for basic Pokemon. What did I do? No. But we're gonna get this anyways. Put this here. I need a supporter, and then that's all we do. 120 damage is now on the Pheasantipity. 2 more and knock him out. Yeah, I'm sorry. These matches are usually really, really long because we're basically want to deck them out. Oh, they get a Bug Catching set. Okay, what do they get? So these take longer because we play it till the end where we deck them out, and those are matches that go for a long time. So but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're still sticking around and watching this. There's an Ultra Ball what are they getting with the Ultra Ball? Another... They have one energy in hand, so we know the one card in hand is an energy. And I wonder if they use it to draw. They must play energy switches. I'm pretty sure that the Hydrapple deck plays an energy switch. But also, why would they? Because Hydrapple... Once during your turn, you may attach a grass energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you attach energy, they could attach it to here. So they have the out to move that energy around. So that is actually not good for us. I wonder if we go into the Elgyem and then move the energy, but then they can move an energy back. Elgyem and Gravity Stone. So they have an energy in hand. We know that. What do I have? One energy. I don't know if I want to knock this one out. And I could go into the Elgyem and then I can just move the energy around all the time. They can only attach one and I move it away. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm going into... Oh my god, what did I do? I don't have it on the bench. I don't have it on the bench. Major misplay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but this is definitely not it. That is weird. They have an energy. They can attach to Fez and then move with Hydrapple's ability. Oh no, they only have one in hand probably. They only have one. So we know one energy and two other cards. Okay, now they can Hydrapple. And then they also heal. Will they though? Okay. I need someone to get knocked out because then it's Elgyem moving energy and then I just boss up or counter catch up Meganium, and with Elgyem they need to attach an energy. I can attack and move that away. Oh, Meganium helps with the... They take the Vibrava out, I'm pretty sure. Or do they go for the Ethans? Oh, the Trappish. Okay. Yeah, I would love to see a supporter. There's a rare candy, but there is nothing in my discard pile. Nope, Psyduck does not protect. Does Shaman protect? I don't think it does. I also don't have energy. I cannot retreat and go Comfey and mill more cards. Okay, I need to find something. I need to find Counter Catcher. If I bench Elgyem, they're gonna knock it out. So, Cruel Arrow. What are they gonna knock out? The Vibrava? Yeah, that makes the most sense. I need to get an Iono or something. Give me an Iono, a Lily. You just need to ask for it. Okay, now we have to put all of our... Okay, so this Lily needs to get me a Counter Catcher and an energy. Counter Catcher and energy. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do this. Move this up. We Counter Catcher. the Meganium up. They need 2 energy on there to attack, but they need 1 energy to retreat, but they need 3 energy because of the gravity stone. And we attach the Luminous here. I could Night Stretcher the Vibrava back, and then next turn I can evolve Ultra Ball. So 1 energy attachment. Oh, but if they have an energy and they use Hydrapple, because once during a turn you may attach, but they need to have 2 in hand. Now I don't know if they have 2 in hand. So we gotta risk it. If they have 2 energy in hand, then I'm cooked. And then it's pretty much over. They're down to 12 cards in their hand. I could also play I could have played Palpad. I don't know why I didn't play Palpad. There's a boss. That's fine. I do. Oh, but now I need 1 energy. They move 1 energy. And then they can attack. But do they have the energy? Meganium does not stack. They don't have the energy. Okay. So we... Air Balloon. This away. Get this. Now we can do Vibrava. And we... Palpad. What do we pull back? The Turo. And the Iono. I play... 2 Ionos. Let's get these back. And then we'll attach this here. And then we pass. And then if they attach an energy, I move that energy away with the attack that Elgin has. Okay, that helps us because now they're down to 8 cards. I can get a Flygon next turn. My heart is bumping. They need 2 energy. That's not an energy. So now we play this. And we have to get rid of this and this because I want to keep the candy. And we get a Flygon. And then we play the Flygon. And if we mill energy... We mill the boss. Yes! And we pass. 6 cards. If I find a Turo, that doesn't work right away. But Turo, Flygon, and then I can put the... Catching set. What are they getting? Just and Hydrapple. 4 energy left in the deck. 4 cards left in the deck. Lily, okay. That leaves them with 4. Ooh. I'm nervous. But no, they need 2 energy. They need 2 energy in here. I can shift 1 away. That's not an energy. What do we get? A counter catcher. We just pass. They are down to 3 cards. There's no energy in the discard pile. They cannot even... and they use bug catching set and they had only 4 cards in hand. So we know there's no energy in the deck. There's no energy left in the deck because otherwise they would have grabbed it with bug catching set, right? 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 We didn't mill a lot, but it might be enough for them. And they're taking their time. So maybe they're not even playing anymore. If I get an energy... I win, because then I can retreat, Comfey, mill 3, and then they cannot draw anymore. Yeah, they left. They left. Oh, we got this. Energy, energy, energy. Just the Vibrava. And we just end our turn. They draw a card. I would love to end this game with Comfey. They overcommitted the energy. They probably didn't know what deck they're playing against, and they overcommitted the energy. And we did it. We did it. Guys, we won our first game. GG's to my opponent. All right, guys, I won the coin flip. I'm still on a high from the first game, so I went first. Do I want to go first? Is that not better? Because then I can evolve next turn going... Yeah, I'll go first again. We'll give this a shot. The first match, I just previously looked at the recording, was like 24 minutes. It's a lot. Okay, we got 2 Trappishes. Trapinches? Trapinches? I don't know. Okay, a Mulligan. Dusclops and... Zard? Okay. Can we trap something? The Dusclops, we put the Psyduck out. I know they have it, so I used the Buddy Buddy Puffin. So what do we get? I got a Shaman. I don't need the Shaman in this matchup, I think. They start with a Shaman. There's a Turo. We Buddy Buddy Buddy. Oh my gosh, I priced my Psyduck. Are you out of your mind? 2, 3. We got those. Oh, we priced 1 Flygon. We have all Turos, all Ionos. We priced no Lily because they're all in my hand. Dawn is here, Palpat. We have all the rare candies. Yep, both Super Rots. We priced a Counter Catcher. We got all stadiums, and we priced a energy, unless I have it in hand. Do we do Elgin? Let's go Comfey. On the bench. I need to find... I'm not taking prices, so how am I going to get my Psyduck? Ugh. Do I attach and then... No, I don't think so. I saved that for the Sudu. Okay. We got Sorosix. If we get the Comfey in the active... Oh, no, misplay. Misplay alarm. I should have attached the energy. Do Call for Family so I can retreat next turn to push the Comfey in the active. It also sucks that I priced Psyduck. What are they getting? 2 Charmanders? A Charmander and a Pidgey. Okay, it makes sense. So Pidgeotix is an attacker. Oh, they pushed the Pidgey in the active. They probably go for Call for Family, huh? And then they get some Dusclops out. I don't want to use the... Oh, okay, we get hit by the Iono. There goes my game plan. But maybe get something good. Yeah, we got something good. We got rare candy, we got Ethan, we got an energy. We can technically go... We would lose the entire hand. We could rare candy into the Flygon. How can I do damage? I probably need to go into the Ethans and oh, no Dusclops. Okay, that might change my approach a little bit. Yeah, I could start milling now. Yeah, I could be milling here, fellas. If I would have attached this here, I don't think they're gonna knock... they can have a... They can have a rare candy, Arven, whatever, and then knock me out and get an Elgin. And then... yeah, I don't... They are resistant to fighting. Maybe at one point, maybe we can trap the Pidgey. Then they need to find... Maybe we wait until they evolve their first Pidgeon. And then they knock me out. And then we trap the Pidgey. Did they get rare candy? Zard. That's the question. Because this one can attack for 30, but this is gonna be knocked out quick. The Pidgey I will never knock out because they are resistant against fighting. They're not doing much. Maybe I just go into the Comfey and start. There's the Duskull. Okay. An Ultra Ball. Do they have a rare candy? That's either Zard or Pidgey. They get rid of a boss and a counter catcher. 2 Gust. How loaded is their hand? Whoa. And they get a Charmeleon. Okay. And they evolve this one without the energy on. And they call for family again, which they can do anything with it. There's this. We only have 2 Flygons. We cannot forget that. So I have a couple of options. If they go into the Zard, they can put energy on here. But... guys, my thought process is retreat and then either go into the Ethan or Comfey or Elgyem. Elgyem and move the energy, but then they attach. That doesn't work. Could make them draw. Go here. This. This. And then we both draw 3 cards. I could rare candy, but I only played 2 Super Rods. I think I'm gonna... No! I forgot to use Flower Shower. Fellas. This is rough. Ooh, wow. That was unexpected. No way that I did. Why did they play an Arson? I wonder how many stadiums they play. Because at one point, okay, there's Zard. Then the Comfey is a goner. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I just counter catch her then. Because they did Lily, right? Yeah, they did Lily. So there's no Iono, no Gust, no nothing. So a counter catcher. What? They just burn this, right? They don't go for call family, right? Right? Don't do call. Wait a second. They got a Zard. Why did they not evolve the Charmeleon on the bench? You know what? I'll just do this and this has 2 but can't evolve. So I could retreat, go either Elgyem, kick it off, or do Sudowoodo Trap. But I don't have a counter catcher yet. So no, we're just gonna Flower and they get 3 cards. I get a Flygon. Cool, that's good. I can... Oh, that's great. A Lily, a Flygon. I can do rare candy into the Trappish, use the Ultra Ball, and even have an air balloon if they trap something. I don't know why they put the Team Evo on there. And they could have evolved into a Pidgeotto, into a Dusknoir. There's Pidgeotto. That has free retreat. There's an Arven. They could go into the Dusknoir and do 130. Ooh, that would not be good. They can take 2 prizes this turn, but we'll see what they get. Do they get a rare candy? They must get a Pidgeot. There's no way they're not getting a Pidgeot. But they wasted their Pidgeotto. But we also have not seen a rare candy yet. There's nothing in the discard pile. What did they get? A rare candy in a Team Evo. They burn the Team Evo again, or do they actually use it? Not having the Psyduck here is a huge disadvantage. So Charmeleon and a Pidgeotto or a Duskull, Dusclops. A Dusclops. So that's 50 damage. And that's it. Okay. My turn. There's Dawn. Ooh, Dawn is better. So we do rare candy, the Trappish. And then we mill 2 cards. Mill a Pidgeot EX, please. 2 fire energy. And then I Dawn for another Flygon. And I get me an Ethan, just to have it in hand. And then we evolve this. And we mill 2 more cards. Town Store and Ultra Ball. Town Store is good because they cannot bounce the neutralization zone. And then we mill. Gong, Turo. Ooh, I like a Turo. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I should have gotten another, what is his face? Not Trappish, another Vibrava. Because then I could have evolved this. So what are they going to knock out with this? And with this, I definitely do get... Okay, there's Pidgeot EX. That's... Finally, someone showed up. And they can discard the stadium. If they get an energy on here and they are smart... Oh wait, does that work though? They probably don't do damage, but they probably don't do damage, but they still discard the stadium. But they also, if they have free retreat, no, they use Blustery Wind. Everything else would not make sense. They don't do damage. I'm probably just going to do another Comfey. I do have Turo. But what are they going to use a Dusknoir for? They're going to go for the Trappish. We've seen only 1 rare candy. I milled energy in. Maximum Bell and Super Rod. Okay, with a Super Rod, they get 2 energy back. Oh my gosh, that is so wrong. Unless they have a stadium, which they're gonna find now. But didn't they discard it? Yeah, they discarded the Town Store. Do they have another stadium? The only thing that makes sense is another stadium. Eight cards left in the deck. You can put the maximum belt on there as much as you want to, fella. You cannot hurt me. And then I need to make sure that I pick up the correct Flygon. So what are they going to knock out? I think the... Okay, that's actually fine. Now my counter catcher is live. Psyduck? A counter catcher. This one cannot attack. You need to find a stadium. Otherwise, you cannot attack me. And I draw you 3 more cards. And I set up this Trappish for another mill of 2 later. and a Fez. Now there's no room. There's no room for another Dusknoir. So I don't need Psyduck anymore. I'm not taking knockouts here. Burning Darkness protects me, and we're good. What's my top deck? And Iono, which I'm of course not gonna play. There's nothing in here. So I'm gonna... Let's see. It's this one. Turo. This one. And then we bench this. And we evolve here. Wait, didn't I say that I have 2 in the deck? Yeah, but I cannot play in. Fighting Gong will get me... No. I must have them priced. Wow. I mill 2 more next turn. Do I bench the Sudowoodo? Yeah, we'll bench it and we attach the energy just in case. And then we draw 3 more cards. They're down to 5. Oh, we hit them with Rose 6 next turn. Oh, that's devious. That's devious. But we're gonna win anyways because we can evolve, draw mill 2, and then have them draw 3 cards. They need quick search for a stadium, but even then it is too late. Because I Flygon. What is that, a stadium? That's the only thing, but they need to take 5 more prices. They don't have enough cards in hand. Superon. Okay. Okay, he's had... There's more cards now in there, but 6. You have no room! Ooh. There's no room on the... They need to go into the Pidgeot. The Pidgeot to attack, no damage, but take the neutralization zone away. There's no energy in the deck. Oh god. Yeah, so Rose 6 goes out, and if they are Iono, they get all these cards back into the deck, and I don't want that. Jet Energy is great, helps you a lot. Oh, that's good. That's good. Gives them a little bit more time. I played 2 Turos. Did I? I used 1. Okay, my turn. Where's my Flygon? Here? Yes. I wish I could have had this, could have Rose 6 earlier. We mill boss and this. I am for sure not gonna Iono them. Just want to check my deck one more time. There's a Shaman. I'll get the Vibrava. The Turo is here and 2 candies are here. We evolve this. Because I need the Turo to pick this up. And now I'll make him draw 3 more cards. Palpan. Great. I think the only way for them to do anything is if they get rid of the neutralization zone. And okay, we hit them with Rose 6. Nah, we win next turn. We win next turn. No, we don't. Jeez. What are you getting back now? Energy, energy. Dusknoir. Dusknoir doesn't do anything. Energy doesn't do anything. You need to move the Zard and build up another attacker. Shaman, Pidgey, something. I can also just go into the Sudowoodo and stall. But until they attack me, if they find a way to attack me, I'm not going to do anything. So here's what we're going to do. We are Palpatting the Turo and Dawn back into the deck. Then we hit them with the Zero 6. I maybe should have waited and played the Palpet next turn to get another shot at Zero 6. That would have probably been the smart move. 3 Buddy Puffins. I think we're just gonna attach it just so we have something on here. And then we'll I wonder, oh no, we have, I can't even use Counter Catcher right now. So I'm drawing 3, and there's Turo. So next turn, no matter what, we just use Flower Shower and we win because they only have 2 cards left until they have another Super Rod or an Iono. Maybe they have an Iono, but that would still probably not be enough to win this. Honestly, and I said this so many times, I think the only way that they have is Pidgeot. Yeah, that's it. We win. We got both Turos. And we're not going to BM. We're not going to Turo up a Flygon and do something with it. We are just passing our turn. They cannot draw anything. And they ran out of cards. And we milled them out. And we won our second game. If you're still here, thank you so much. GG's to my opponent. I absolutely love this deck. I love these annoying decks, and you know that by now, but this is such a fun deck. The melding strategy, I didn't use Flygon in the active when it gets knocked out. It was just attaching to the bench and milling 2 cards. In the last game, Comfey put in a lot of work. Neutralization Zone was probably the star of this last match. Hydrapple, they kind of used, not, I'm looking for a word, but they anyways, they put too much energy in play, and that kind of screwed them over. They did not have energy switch. I think they could have used Hydrapple's ability, but I would have Elgimed it away right away. So they needed 2 to attach, and they were out of energy, as we figured out in the end. So I think this is a super fun deck. I think it's really fun to play. Could maybe use another Zero 6. If you use Comfey a lot, you build up huge hands. And then I know there's a Palpet in the deck, and in my game I could have waited, but at the point that I realized it was already too late for my opponent. I had a monster blast playing this game, and I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Noob Plays. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot, and it means a lot if you comment on the video, if you leave a like, and if you subscribe to the channel. We're a small channel, so every little thing helps. So thank you so much, and happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you next week. I am out.